And Jeff, just let us know who the question's directed to.
This is for Herb. Herb, you obviously didn't have Vrankich for much of the game because of fouls, but you got such good performances from a lot of different people, and it feels like that's kind of how you've been a little bit this year, with lots of balance. And can you just talk about what those other guys did, and particularly Justice, because he hadn't played for 4 games?
Yeah, I mean, I'll start with Keyshawn, since he's sitting to my right. He's such a important player for us. He's had such a tremendous career, and we rely on him for so much. And for a couple different reasons, he's missed a significant part of the conference season for us. And so thank goodness we got him back tonight and for the tournament. And I thought he was just tremendous. And especially when you consider over the last several weeks, he's had very, very few practices. But yeah, that's been our team. The guys are very close. The way we have a chance is to be a true team. And with different guys having been out for different reasons through the season, guys have had to adjust and play different positions and pull together. And so I thought the effort tonight was very reflective of that part of our season.
If I can ask you a follow-up, you've got Pacific tomorrow. They beat you pretty good in the only meeting you had. The other one was canceled. It was a long time ago. What will it take for you guys to get over the top against them?
Wow, we're going to have to play a great all-around game. They're really a good team, and like you said, they put it on us the first time for sure in Stockton.
Okay, let's go, Anthony.
Coach, you got me?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on the victory. This was something the Broncos ran into against LMU at home, not having Josip, who got into a little foul trouble, and guys came together. I mean, they had almost a practice run at this, and they've been doing it the last few games. You said a team victory. Play from Jalen Williams, obviously the play from Keyshawn Justice. How about some of these guys that maybe didn't feature earlier in the year really stepping up?
Yeah, really a total team effort. And, another guy to mention is DJ Mitchell. He's been out for a while now with a hamstring injury. And so he returned to practice the last couple of days and, gave us a big boost as well. But in a game like this, Anthony, as you know, you could literally go down the roster and, player by player, summarize their very important and valuable contributions. And that's what we got tonight, especially in light of, like you said, basically playing without Josip tonight. He had a foul on the first possession, and it didn't take him long thereafter to have 5 as we looked up.
A follow-up there. Sorry, a follow-up there, Coach. Talk, if you would, about the confidence of this team with the outside shooting these last few games. Earlier in the year, maybe it wasn't there, but it seems like these guys are getting more confident. Would you agree with that?
Well, we have really good shooters, and we knew that it was only a matter of time before the basket would get big for them. And tonight we shot the ball really, really well. But needless to say, so did Portland. I mean, they were on fire, and they made some really difficult ones as well. And you have to give them a ton of credit. Like, they were a really, really good team tonight. They played really well, and they could have beat a lot of people tonight. They could have beat us, and our guys were resilient and hung in there and found a way to win. But I can't say enough great things about the effort that Coach Ben and the staff and Portland gave tonight. We had more than our hands full, and we were fortunate to come away with the win. Those guys were really good tonight.
Thanks, Coach.
Let's go to Jeff. You had another question?
Yeah, for Keyshawn. Can you just talk about what it felt like to be back on the court in the game? And did you have any idea that you would play this well after being off for 4 games?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. we came into this game. My teammates welcomed me back. I know my team's been missing me these last few weeks down the stretch of the end of our season, but like I said, my teammates welcomed me back. They got me going early, and they just trust me to make plays, and that's what I did tonight.
And if I can ask you a follow-up, you guys obviously shot the ball great from the perimeter, but you also, I think you scored 38 points in the paint. Do you think your size maybe wore them down?
Yeah. I mean, all season long, we know that we have great post-up guys. We got obviously Frankic, and then we got Caruso as well in there. And those guys are great finishers around the rim. So, that's what our game plan is. We come in, we try to get them the ball, get them going. And, as Portland did tonight, they brought a double team, and the Caruso and Frankic found us and made plays for other people. And that's all it's going to take all tournament long. So, we're just going to try to go into every game. We know that we're going to get everybody's best because nobody wants to go home, and there's anything can happen in the tournament. So we know that we're going to get everybody's best shot. They're going to get our best shot, and we're going to go out there and play some tough games. We just got to dig deep and just keep going.
Terrific. Thanks.
All right. Any other questions?
Nope.
No.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks,
Thank you,
guys.
Thanks, guys. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So for Portland, we're going to have Coach Ben Johnson, and Eddie Davis will be our student athlete. They should be here shortly.
Been a while. I'm good. I'm like 11 years since I've seen you. You're still friends with Jessica?
Yeah.
Schmidt? Yeah. I haven't. Are we looking at particular?
Yeah. So
Look right into the camera.
yeah, we got Coach Ben Johnson and Eddie Davis. When if you're comfortable, you can take your masks off, but whatever you guys want to do, it's up to you.
Yeah.
And yeah, just look either into or in the general direction of the camera. You don't have to
Okay.
stare right into it, but yeah, just
Okay.
look at the camera. And if you're okay with making an opening statement, then we'll go with a question or two for Eddie, and then we'll go back to you, Coach. So,
Okay.
go
Yeah.
ahead.
Well, first of all, I'd like to really, thank the team for their effort and how hard they played and competed tonight. I thought it was our best effort in about 2.5 weeks. So, so really hats off to our guys for competing and just really getting after it and playing with a lot of Portland pride.
Okay, we're gonna have Jeff Ferraro from the West Coast Conference. with the
Eddie,
first question.
Eddie, you look like a team that wanted to keep playing, wanted to play another day. You just talk about what got into you. Santa Clara's coach, Herb Sendek, just complimented you guys, not only on how hard you played, but how well you played. And did you see this coming, or tell me about that?
I feel like the way we prepared for Santa Clara was really good. And I mean, we came all the way here in Vegas and we don't want to go home the first night. So coach emphasized playing defense and playing hard and playing the right way. And it's going to be a close game.
Did you think all the way through the game, we're going to win this game? Was that your mindset?
Yeah, of course. We started off hot, so I mean, from there on till the end of the game, we was playing hard defensively. I mean, we had some defensive breakdowns, offensive rebounds that led us to lose the game. But I mean, I feel like we played really hard, and throughout the whole game, I thought we was gonna win.
Did their size give you guys trouble of ultimately?
Yeah, of course, the size, because we're like more of a smaller team compared to every team in the conference. But I mean, with the size doesn't really matter. It's just your heart.
Thank you.
Jeff, you have any other questions for Coach?
Yeah, I do, Coach. Did you see this coming in terms of your team? Like I said, not just playing hard, but playing as well as it did for as long as it did in this game.
Well, you know what? We were really hopeful. We had a good week of preparation, and I thought the guys did a great job of following the game plan and the strategy. And so hats off to our guys. Kudos to them. And I think again, I want to also praise Santa Clara. That's a really, really good basketball team. And unfortunately, due to COVID, they've had so many pauses and stops and starts that, but that's a really good team that we played and competed hard against. So I want, and Coach Herb Sendek, he's arguably the best coach in the WCC. So I just knew that we needed to come out and show that we could compete and play hard, and that's all we were after: a level of physicality, a level of toughness. And though we weren't perfect, we showed that we could compete. And if it weren't for, just a few kind of missed opportunities, I think, maybe we make a play or two late and advance.
And how good are they when they're not only shooting the three like they did, but they have the size inside to